pull my chat box up. Chat box. Hope everyone is having a good Friday morning or evening, wherever you are, whatever time it is when you're watching this. Just gonna try and get my camera ready. I'm just gonna start with my planner, my morning coffee, and then I have some fun questions for later. So just friendly reminders for the live stream, no swearing, and let's keep it clean. And yeah, we'll just have some fun on the live stream. My name is Amanda if you're new here. Top questions I get, how old am I and am I married? I am married and I'm 38. So, just gonna have a sip of my coffee. Thank you for the 1 thumbs up. I appreciate it. Good morning, good morning. It is Friday morning here. Okay, I was just checking in my planner. Today is Friday. Okay, gotcha. So for today, when everyone comes on, good morning. When everyone gets here, I have some questions for Would You Rather instead of trivia questions, because that way, like, we can all answer if we feel like it. Because trivia, you kind of have to know the answer. Or you can make up something funny. But yeah, we'll just give everyone a few minutes to get in here. My cats are walking by, they're guarding the water bowl. So yesterday was a bit of a cold day. Hello, hello. I was just saying that I have I'm glad my mods are here. I was just saying for this live stream, the general rules are no swearing and no like anything vulgar or crude. We just keep it clean and have fun in here. We're just here to chat, and then later, like I said, I have Would You Rather questions for a game. So good morning, everyone. Thank you for the hearts popping up at the side and the 2 thumbs up. I appreciate it. What if this is too... I don't know if it's better or worse. What's my favorite coffee? I love all coffee. I like dark roast. What about you? What's your favorite coffee? Today I'm just drinking a dark roast with some cream in it. And thank you for the 3 thumbs up. Oh, no fighting. No fighting. My cat is fighting over the water bowl for some strange reason. And there's 2 of them, so go figure. Ooh, dark. That is a really good one. I've had that one. I love dark roast coffee. I actually had a new one the other day. I don't remember where it came from. But it actually had a lot of like fruity like undertones, I think is what you call them. So it was really dark, but like you could taste almost like orange and like other flavor, but they didn't add flavor. Good morning, Balvinder. How is your morning going? 10 people here already. Everyone's an early riser. Yamada, is it? Where are you watching from, if you don't mind? We're in Canada, and it is... Good morning, Nathan. It's currently 7:53 here. I'm good, I'm good. You're from Japan, nice. So would it be evening for you in Japan? I think you're the first person here from Japan to watch. That's exciting. And thank you for the 4 thumbs up everywhere. I'm from Toronto area as well. I know. Japan would be amazing to visit. It's 9:52 p.m. there. Ooh, it's getting late. I hope you had a good day then. I seen in Japan they have like this cat island and you can go and hang out with cats and on an island, and I thought that was amazing. That would be a dream come true. Could you imagine going to Japan and hanging out in Cat Island? And Balvinder, yeah, I think you're out in BC. You're in Canada as well. It's exciting. I think if I ever did visit Japan, I think Tokyo would be exciting, but I think it'd be really busy. I think I would like to check out. I love how in Japan they have the Traveler's Notebook Company, and you can go to different airports or stations and get a stamp and put it like in your planner or your journal. Dream come true. That would be so much fun. Like I think it's at the Osaka at the airport, they have a different, like they have their own stamp, so each has their own unique stamp. So like as you travel along, say you carry like a journal, a lot carry like a thin journal, you just like stamp it, and then you get like kind of like a memento, and you can kind of collect them. There are a lot of cat cafes. Oh, I love coffees and cats. Oh, I should do another channel, cats and coffee or coffee and cats, and then just have my cats. You can also ask for playing cards. No way, can you? My family all loves Japan and would love to go. There's a cat cafe downtown. Do they actually have cats though? Because I went to one cat cafe and there was no cats there. I was like, "Oh, okay." I know not too far there's a cat cafe. Is it in Guelph, and that's not too far from Toronto? There's a cat cafe, and I think you can adopt them, like they're up for adoption. They do, Nathan, thank you. I don't make my way into downtown too often, but now I have a reason to go to make the trip in. I was just maybe some mice, but there was no cat. I know, don't call it a cat cafe and then don't have cats. It was so confusing. I was like, where's the cats? But the decor was cats, so that would be, I don't know what I would leave with. I'd probably leave with a dark rose and a cafe for the cats. Could you imagine? You know that one old, like that one painting and it's dogs around like the pool table? Imagine they painted it and it's cats around like a little table drinking coffee. That would be adorable. I was watching the show Departures. It's a Canadian travel show. These two guys would go and they would fly to different countries. And I remember the one time they flew to Japan and they went hiking and they went up in the mountains. Stefano, is it? Hello. They went up in the mountains and they went for a nice hike. And as they got to like the top of this beautiful mountain, there was like vending machines with like Haagen-Dazs ice cream and all this stuff. They were like, only in Japan is there a vending machine with ice cream on the top of the like hill. I was like, that is so cool. And the views were spectacular. I wonder if Japan has capybaras or if they have like a capybara. Like I thought there was like this area and it was like one of those like natural springs and there's capybara in them. I'm not sure if it was like a capybara sanctuary or what, but it was really cool. But I seen it on YouTube, so I wasn't really fully paying attention. I just saw it quick. And Stefano, am I saying your name right? I hope so. I hope I said it right. Stefano. I have the hardest time. You always see them shown with oranges. I know, they're always just like bathing with oranges in a hot spring and like little photos or on little clips on the internet. Which makes sense because I think they would be prone to vitamin C deficiency, so maybe that's why they throw the oranges in. You didn't know that? It might be just some small, like I don't know if it's a park or if it what it was, but there was a video and they said it was in Japan and they had a few capybaras there. Maybe it was more like a zoo. I'm not 100% certain. Or it's the internet and they made it up. I don't know, but it looked like it was legit, like a little like sanctuary or something. And I know, I love that how they're always like with the oranges in the hot spring. Capybaras are so cute. Like, and even the babies. I don't know if anyone here watches Urban Rescue Ranch, but he's an animal rehabilitator. Oh, my cat. And he has capybaras. Oh, did you want to say hi? Well, they can't see you. You gotta look at the camera. Gotta go here if you want to see them. She said hi. Isn't that Wait, what were we talking about? Because I forgot. Sorry, Nathan. My attention span's like a fruit fly. Hello, cute baby. I know, she did not look impressed. Oh, what show? I know there was Departures I was talking about, but then Urban Rescue Ranch is Uncle Ben. He's just a YouTube channel. And he actually used to work a corporate job. And he said it was soul sucking. And he always loved animals. Even in college, he said people would bring him injured birds and stuff. So he just became the bird man and started to take care of animals. But now he takes them in. So, like, like, if baby animals get orphaned or like if something gets hit by a car, but whatever, he'll take it in and like nurse it back to safety. He had a little lynx cat that had metabolic bone disorder, so she was walking on her wrists. They were curled. She couldn't even walk proper. And now she's made a full recovery, but because he had to help her so much, she's too imprinted. So she's this little like bobcat who will like ride around on his shoulders. It's the cutest thing. If you get a chance, it's Urban Rescue Ranch on YouTube. And then I recently started following a groundhog named Poppy on YouTube, and she's just so sassy and cute. Thank you for the 5 thumbs up. I prepared some questions like for fun, so we'll keep talking and I'll ask the questions, and then if you want to join in, we can. I'll just throw some of them out there just so we can like have something to laugh about. Yeah, look him up. He's such a sweetheart, and his whole property, he bought his property and it was like a drug house and the yard was totaled. He cleaned up, built a new home, and he keeps adding to it. So he actually like gives the animals more room than it like a zoo would give them or other rehabilitators. He puts a lot of work and time into it. Yeah, he's funny. Okay, so I got would you rather questions, and the first one is, well, that one seems too deep for a first one. Okay, let's find a silly one. Would you rather find $100 bill in a public toilet or a $20 bill in your own pocket? So you either find $100 bill in the public toilet or 20 in your own pocket. What would you rather find? Me too, girl. Me too, because when I go to a public washroom, I bring sanitizer. Yeah, I think it's just like it's just floating there. Like it didn't say there's anything. Exactly right, Nathan. I was like, I'm gonna spray some rubbing alcohol on that. It's gonna be all right. This is gonna spend the same as if it wasn't in a toilet. Yeah, it's waterproof. So we all agree we're reaching into the toilet. That's so funny. Even if it wasn't, right? That's funny. Some of these are like too serious. Good point in it. Would you rather own a theme park or your own zoo? And Tasha's coming in with a $100 bill and some sanitizer. My cat is still sitting right in front of me. I don't know if she thinks she's on camera, but she's just sitting right in front of me, Lena. So Annie would rather have a zoo. Same twinsies. I said I'd rather have a zoo because I love the animals. Oh, if someone goes fly, yeah, but if someone gets bit by your animal, you'd be liable to. I guess just put a cage around them. Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point. That would be fun. Did you guys ever play that game, Roller Coaster Tycoon, and you could like make your own theme park on the computer back in the day? So you just like make the rides and like increase the tickets or the prices for stuff. I used to love that game. You played it too? That's so funny. Right? Because I think it was around out at the same time like when Sims came out and was like on the computer. Like I remember it being years ago and I was like building my own like little roller coaster and rides amusement park. Okay. Would you rather sell all of your possessions, right? Or sell one of your organs? You used to I didn't know they could do that. Oh, like if you didn't finish the ride? Would they be like, wow? I didn't. Wait, now I want to play the game again and make some people go flying. I think that time I went down a water slide. Tash, you did too? Oh, are you getting more comfy? Okay, ma'am. So I'm gonna say I'd rather sell one of my organs than all my possessions. It's worth more, Anu says. I just feel like if it's one I have two of, then I'll be okay. But I don't want to get rid of everything because then it's just me and my organs, and that's yeah. I think organs cost a lot of money, so I'd sell one. I know when my daughter years ago was getting braces, I was like, is there an option like for the down payment? Can I just like leave an organ at like can I just sell an organ for this? Cause I like you. Would you rather walk barefoot in a public bathroom or through poison ivy? I know what I'm doing. You'd sell a kidney? Yeah, me too. I was like, I'd sell a kidney. They say money talks. Well, if it's for a kidney, take one. You'd rather walk through the poison ivy than the public washroom? Me too. Because all you have to do is if you walk in poison ivy, just wash it off with some dish soap, like with cold water. You just got to get the oils of it off of you. But a public bathroom, ugh. Mm, mm-mm. The $100 bill, I can reach into a toilet, but I'm not watching barefoot. Athlete's foot is no joke. I know I was thinking of all the things. I was like, yeah, no, I'll do poison ivy. Because I have walked barefoot through poison ivy. And then I went swimming and nothing happened. The cold water. I know, right? Athlete's foot might be the least of the problems we could have picked up. Never know. Ew, Tash. Yeah, you never know. Are you guys liking this game? Should I ask more questions or I don't want to keep asking questions? Maybe. I mean, I don't know. Like, let's just, I don't know. Maybe not if you don't have an open source. I don't know how that works, but I just wouldn't want to do it. I'll take my chances with poison ivy. Because I've been around poison ivy a lot as a child, and I never, once, one time, I got a little bit of it on my hand. It's fun. Okay, cool. Well, would you rather have a mullet or a perm? See, like a mullet or a perm, it depends. Is it the Miley Cyrus mullet she was rocking, or she's going for the mullet? Oh, he's like, let's bring the 80s back. A mullet? Oh, are you sleeping on my planner? I think if I had to choose between a mullet and a perm, I think I'd go perm. Yeah, but you're stuck with it for a while. Being an Aussie, I'd take the mullet for sure. Hey, welcome. Mullets can look good on some people. Perm, because I have it, it's really popular. But the perms there are different than I believe the perms that like we're thinking of. The perms here, like especially like in the 80s, they were like every like it would look like poodle fur, but it depends. Some people look really good on it, but it's not the same as like the perms that they do in other countries. It was kind of like Tashiaka says, "What's not to like? Business up front and party out back." Bob Ross had a fro, not a mullet. His son had a mullet, I think. Didn't Bob Ross's son kind of have a mullet? I can't remember. Bob Ross is cool. He was relaxing. Please don't. Oh, she's sleeping on my planner. Oh, permed. That's why you said that, Tash. I get it. Sorry, yeah. I had one in high school and cried when I had it cut. That was like 30 years ago. Okay, so when I was in grade six, yeah, mullet is hard to pull off. I think some guys can do it. Um, when I was in grade six, I wanted to cut my hair short, and I had a simple picture of a short haircut. And the hairstylist who did it basically like gave me like she butchered my hair. Like a mullet would have been better than whatever she gave me. So then my mom had to take me to like this expensive salon to fix it. And even when they fixed it, it wasn't much they could do. So I don't think a mullet would look good on me. I think I could do the perm. Hi, baby. Give you kisses. You saying good morning? Thank you for kisses. Would you rather be invisible or be able to fly? Well, that's Jose, poor guy. And in high school, when like we care so much about how we look, and then you got a mullet, or was it a fly? Yeah, you'd rather fly than be invisible. Me too. Because then, if I was like in any situation, or if I was just feeling overwhelmed, I'd like to just fly somewhere peaceful and just sit. Like, if I could just fly to like the islands in northern Ontario, well, a little north of here, I would. Because I just sit on my own little island and just sit with the animals and calm down until I was ready to be around people again. Invisible. That's true. like some people would want to be invisible for the wrong reasons. I think sometimes it'd be handy, like when with social anxiety, like if you could just make yourself invisible, like you could just disappear. Like when I shop at Walmart, I I would like to be invisible. Oh, dodge your family member, do you mean? Yeah, I'd like to fly. Thank you for the 6 thumbs up, everyone. Would you rather fall down in public or pass gas in public? I know which one I'm doing. No job, no good. Oh, are you going to work? Yeah, I'd rather pass gas in public than fall in public. You can always blame other people. Yeah, I know someone who does that. They'll blame whoever's around them, and I'm like, that's not fair. Hello, how are you? You and Tashiaka think similar lines. You're just gonna blame someone else. You're gonna send them flying off your roller coaster and then blaming one of them for the passing of gas. I know, they must have like similar personalities. That's so funny. Hope everyone's morning or evening is going good. Okay, let's go to another question. Would you rather run as fast as the Flash or be as strong as Superman? So you're either going to be as fast as the Flash or as strong as Superman. Chad. Flash so I can run away from all my problems. Imagine. You don't want a bus to work. Flash, he's so open. But wait, if you were strong like Superman would be strong enough to handle the problems. But I agree. I think I'm gonna go strength as Superman in this one. Just because, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I guess running fast as the Flash would have a lot of benefits, but for some reason I was like, I would be like to be strong. Flash can reverse time, right? Oh, can he? That's a good question. I don't know because I don't really know much about Flash, so someone here has to. Yes, he can, and he's so super strong. Jose! You and Anu had similar thoughts. She said the bus, she doesn't want a bus to work. He says Flash because petrol is too expensive at the moment. The price of gas these days, I tell you what, it's like food and gas seem to be like almost luxuries. Those are good answers. I love you guys' answers. Would you rather sing karaoke with Gwen Stefani or Kelly Clarkson? Superman 2, if I can be. Exactly. I was like, is it gonna be like, Gwen Stefani, because if I was a rich girl, Clarkson, she has an amazing. I'm gonna go Kelly Clarkson on this one myself, only because she's like very like. I feel like she'd make you really comfortable. Like I've never done karaoke. I'd be scared to, but I feel like she would be the one who'd be like, "Come on," and make you feel okay. But Kelly Clarkson seems like she's pretty funny. And yeah, she does have a really good voice. Although she keeps coming up on this one Neighborhood ad or something, and I'm getting annoyed with it. I keep getting "Welcome to the Neighborhood," and it's her. I'm like, girl, I still don't know what the Neighborhood is, but I keep getting Kelly Clarkson on an advertisement. Thank you for the thumbs up. I think Gwen Stefani would be fun. I'd ruin the duet with Kelly Clarkson. Really? I just think her personality like should make you feel comfortable. But yeah, they both would be fun. Okay, would you rather have a pause or a rewind button? So you can either pause or rewind. It is hard. Rewind so I can enjoy my dinner one more time. I didn't think of that when I was weighing out. When I was weighing out the options, I never thought of that. Rewind if they don't remember it happening or fix any mistakes. Oh, you'd like to meet your sister again? Then rewind. That sounds like a good fit. I was gonna say, oh, hi, welcome. I was gonna say I'd rather have a pause button only because I don't really want to relive anything. I just want to be able to pause. Like when I'm having like, like if you're having a panic attack or if you're just like feeling a certain way, I would like to be able to pause and just be like, no, just give me a moment. Let me catch my thoughts so I don't feel on the spot. But then if I were to rewind, I could be like back with my grandpa and being happy. So yeah, maybe rewind. Would you rather live in a treehouse or in a cave? But Tashiaka, if you fix your mistakes, you don't need to fix them, you just need to learn from them. You don't need to go through it. When I was weighing this out, I was like, well, caves don't have windows, so it could be dark, but they both have their upsides and their downsides. I'm afraid of heights too. I would just have a short tree house. I feel like the cave would be like more stability because you'd be like in it, but I didn't know if it would be dark, so I thought tree house, just so I could have like windows still. Plus, when I was little, anyone who had a tree house, I was like, loved it when we could go in their like tree house. But then a cave, you could just like put a rock in front and then no one could bother you. So then you could just like be like, get out of my cave. If you weren't feeling social that day, both could work. Okay, now this one. Would you rather be beautiful and stupid or unattractive but a genius? Hi, Weston. How are you? That's right. Both would make you money. I'm gonna go with beautiful and stupid because I feel like you can still survive if you're stupid. But if I'm a genius, people are always gonna be wanting to test my genius and they're just gonna be like asking questions or trying to one up me or coming to me with all their problems. Whereas if I was stupid, the people would probably just leave me alone. Beautiful and stupid. Ignorance is a bliss. High five, me too. I'm going beautiful and stupid. Ignorance is bliss. I'm so conflicted now. Aw, thank you. Weston, you came in now. We're just playing a game of Would You Rather. So you're join in if you want. You don't have to, but Annie's conflicted. She's like, what upgrade am I getting? I'm gonna have to go online and find more of these questions because when I was trying to make them up myself, I was thinking way too hard about the questions, like way too hard. I was like complicating the questions. Last night, I was in bed early. I went to bed early. What about you, Weston? Do you do anything? Right, Tash? I love everyone's answers. Would you rather be able to speak any language or be able to communicate with animals? Stumpy, hey! Oh, you hung out with your friends? Nice. Stumpy, we're just playing Would You Rather. Well, I found these ones online. I didn't make these ones up. I went online and I picked through the ones I liked the most because the ones I was coming up with were so stupid. Like, any language, dogs don't need therapy. Aw, I missed you too, Stubby. I'm glad you made it. Dogs don't need therapy. Talking to animals would be amazing. Then I can figure out what my cats want. Aw, right? I think I'd rather talk to animals because then if they're sick or if something's bothering them, you can ask them because there's so many times I'm like, what's wrong? And like, dogs are bad. Communicate with animals because you can't learn animal. Exactly. There's translators for languages. I'm like, there's no like translators for cats and dogs. Annie's picking both. That's true. If you work with animals, imagine if you were like a dog groomer or something and you're like, so, how do you want your hair today? I think it would be fun to like ask little hamsters like what they're doing or like what are you thinking of? Well, what are you doing? Because I don't think they're thinking of much. Just buy one of those dog collars from Up. Oh my goodness, remember? I forgot about that. I was like, collars from Up. Now I remember. Dog carries their own food in their own backpack. Uh, right, I've seen. Okay, so my one friend has a little dog, and he will carry. He wants to though. Like when he goes. to the bathroom and they pick it up and they put it in a little bag, he'll carry the little bag of poop home or to the garbage. And then they're like, "Good job!" Like he helps clean up after himself. So I could picture him wearing a little tiny backpack. He's a good boy. I just remember that one dog. Was it supposed to be a Doberman? And he had like the little voice, and he didn't sound like a big, scary, powerful dog. He was the one with the collar, I think. Yeah, when I was going through the questions, I was like, okay, I want to get questions that aren't the villain dog, right? Up was a good movie. It was just a little sad, but it was good. I liked the little, what was the kid's name? Was it Roger or who was like, "Hi, I'm the little guy with the backpack," the main character kid. I loved him. He's so cute. Kyle. Was his name Kyle? Chubby Scout Boy? Yeah, he's just that little chubby scout boy who like knocked on the door the one day and somehow they... Russell. It was. I think his name was Russell. Davey, welcome. Anyone cried during the movie? I think I did, or almost. So I think I've watched the movie once or twice, but it was so emotional. It's like... Davey, we're just playing Would You Rather. Dogs go swimming, skating. But Stumpy, imagine if you were able to like talk to the dog and like if you had the ability. That would be cool. The only movie that made you cry, I know, it was so much. Same with Big Hero 6, was it? With Baymax. That movie, I was like, no, I can't do sad. I can't do sad. But I like the part in that movie where he had the cat and he's like, "Fuzzy baby." It was good. You almost cried. When I was little... Oh, okay, so one of the questions would you rather like be able to speak any language or speak to a dog? So I guess other people would hear the bark, but you could hear what they were saying. Dogs can read a book. What dogs do you know that were reading books? They're ahead of me. I don't even read. I mean, I can, I just don't. It has to be a really good historical nonfiction book, and then I won't put it down. Okay, would you rather run at 100 miles an hour or fly at 20 miles an hour? Oh, you said would you bark back if you're talking to a dog? No, I don't know how that would work. I think maybe it would be. I don't know. Could you imagine? You're just like barking at a dog. Everyone's like, "What's up?" Chad, me too. I thought I'd rather fly at 20 miles an hour because I can fly to my island and just sit there. I could get where I want to go. It just would be a little slower, but 20 miles an hour is pretty quick. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, I hope it works for you. Well, I'm like, welcome back. I mean, I hope you come back. Okay. Which run would be faster, but flying would last longer, so fly. I just think there'd be something so cool about flying. Okay, would you rather never get a cold again ever or never be stuck in traffic ever again? True, Davy, I know. True. Stumpy. I chose the same. Never be stuck in traffic because, like, a cold will go away after a few days. But traffic irks me. I hate being just stuck. I have ADHD, so I hate being stuck. I'm like, come on. Having a cold develops your immunity. True. True. But being stuck in traffic does nothing. I think we did these. Let me just check. Ooh, would you rather be able to erase your own memories or be able to erase someone else's memories? So, okay, so Chad, me and you must be thinking alike because I'd rather erase my own memories than someone else's. Davey's going for someone else. He's like, erase others' memories. Really, I'd rather erase my own. Could delete some stuff that happened and then I might. Uh, mm-hmm. Same. Forget how to breathe. I feel like, yeah, I guess it depends, but then there's been so many times that I've been hurt and I'm like, I'd just rather delete that. Ew. Okay, so I don't know why. Okay, so I'm just gonna. Okay, so we'll remind everyone of the rules. No being crude or no swearing. I'm just saying that because if you're not a moderator, you didn't know, you didn't see that, but yeah. We're not here for that. We're just here to be would you rather questions. Would you rather master every musical instrument or every type of sport? Thank you, Ballfender. Musical instrument. Mm-hmm. Same. We're all on the same one so far. Okay, so I think we finished those ones. Let me just make sure. I love everyone's answers. It's so fun hearing what everyone else. Oh, the guinea pigs are up. I was wondering, I was just thinking, I guess sports so you could like make a living out of it. True. You could be creative knowing how to play all the instruments. I love sport and win every gold medal at the Olympics. Right? Okay, so there's that. Um, Ball vendor, I usually go live on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday mornings, but I might start switching it up and doing a little bit later. Oh, that's a good one. I'm gonna go guinea pig just because they live a little longer, and they like live in little herds, and they're not always by themselves. In hamsters usually live solo. Hamsters, because they're so smart. Yeah. That's true. Sports. When you got older, you could still play this music. Just depends. Like if I was athletic, I'd want to do the sports, but I love music. Like music is like gets me through a lot of stuff. My hamster was the only one to figure out a dog puzzle. The guinea pigs. Oh, the little food puzzles where you push the button and they can get the food. Yeah, hamsters are a lot smarter than guinea pigs, but guinea pigs are just like they jump when they're happy, and I just think that's adorable. Would you rather bark at a dog? I think I have barked at a dog. Or hiss at a snake. Bark at a dog. She's like, bark, bark. We were talking about the name of the character was Russell earlier, and then talking about the dogs makes me think of Nana Land. That was hello and dog. Thank you, Tashiaka, for the translation since none of us none of us could speak it. Oh, do they? I mean, some do jump off tall things, so. I feel like guinea pig because they would be with another friend and they wouldn't be alone. Although a lot of times I just want to be alone, so maybe hamster because I'd just be alone. I'd be like doing my thing. Okay, I have another one. Would you rather team up with Wonder Woman or Captain Marvel? Hamsters, I know. Oh, Davy, would you rather team up with Wonder Woman or Captain Marvel? Wonder Woman, she's a baddie. And it doesn't have to Captain Marvel. I plead the fifth. I can be Batman. I actually, yeah, you can go for it. Anu, I was gonna say we don't plead the fifth up here. Oh, that's a good point. You're on our grounds now, Davey. No pleading. Do I like pop? Do you mean top pop tarts? Yes, I do. I like the strawberry ones. If we're talking about pop tarts. Do you like pop tarts? And what's your favorite flavor? Do I want to be stuck in telling truth or out? Well, what was Captain Marvel's thing? You like the chocolate one? I'm gonna go Captain Marvel on that one just because like I don't really know anything about I don't really know much about him. So him or her. Who even I don't even know what Captain Marvel is, guys. I don't watch those movies. Wait, was Captain Marvel did did Brie Larson play Captain Marvel? Was it a woman? Or she's a good girl, but I like Wonder Woman. I feel like Wonder Woman would lose to her. Okay. The guinea pigs are calling for breakfast. Okay. Would you rather be forced to sing along or dance to every single song you heard? Okay, Brie Larson, yeah. Week, week, week. Yeah, we had them on the last time I was live on Wednesday. They came and made an appearance because they were weeking for breakfast. So everyone thought that Kazoo has would make a good star, and I agree. I think I'd rather dance along to every song I heard because I don't like singing in front of people. And I don't really dance, but I could just learn like some shuffle dance and get through it. That's tough. It's like singing Baby Shark or dancing to it. Yeah, so Chad, you're familiar with guinea pigs then, because yeah, they weak for food, or if they like hear a bag. You're completely demotivated, please. Well, motivation is a result of taking some sort of like action, like and seeing results. So sometimes you just have to get started and then you feel motivated. Like I'll feel not motivated for say cleaning, but then when I start to see the result, I get dopamine and then that helps me finish the task. Like motivation, you just don't, I don't know, I don't think you just get it. I think it comes as seeing a result and then you feel motivated. You used to own guinea pigs? Nice. We have two girl guinea pigs, Paisley and Kazoo. I love them. They're so cute. They're like not a thought goes on behind Paisley's eyes, but that's okay. She's just so cute. I feel like my hair clip is bothering me. I don't want to get a headache. Dance along would be tiring. Thanks, love. Much love from you. I feel like, yeah, because I suffer with low motivation. And part of it is depression. So, like, meds help me with that. But a lot of times I just have to start doing something. And once I see a result, then I feel motivated. I hope you feel motivated soon, though. Okay. Would you rather lose your sight or memories? You're not lazy, Chad. Maybe you're just using all your energy surviving. Same, Chad. What time is it in India? Yeah, I feel like my memories because, like, I don't really look back a lot, anyways. So I think I'd rather have my eyesight and then just lose my memories. Like, My memories are so random. Like one of my memories is me falling into a duck pond when I was little, and for some reason I thought I was drowning and I wasn't, and then I smelled like duck poop for the day. I don't need that going around in my head. Yeah, you can ask something. Go ahead. We would still have like our like moving forward. Like we would still like have like short term and like make new ones. I just don't think we would remember like when we're little at school and stuff. Hi, welcome. We're just playing Would You Rather. Thank you for the 7 thumbs up, everyone. Sorry, my back. If I sit too long, my back starts to hurt. So I always have to kind of adjust. Oh, thank you. I don't recognize your name. Are you new here? And welcome if you are. Sight is very important. Although I had a friend who was like completely blind, and he he knew like he I don't know how to explain it, but like when we were walking, like he because he had walked that sidewalk before, he says life gets boring when you can't see. So you start to like feel like things around you, or you start noticing all the like little things around you. So like he didn't have sight, but he wasn't like hindered. Like he wasn't it didn't like hold him back. He lived a really like full life. I'm in Canada. What if you can remember every step you take? Would you need your eyes anymore? But yeah, maybe, but it's just going new places. Like I'll tell you, one time he went down a water slide and he didn't like he couldn't see the slide. He just went down, like he was at the pool with his friend, and he said like he thought his like he's like, I thought my life was flashing before my eyes because he couldn't see, right? And he's like, it was so fun when he got to the bottom. He's like, let's do it again. Okay, so there is a girl and she was. Oh, on her career? Oh, well, then just let her go. If it didn't work, it didn't work. Oh, we're just playing Would You Rather. He had sight, but he lost it when he was little. He got some sort of like infection when he was little. And then he couldn't see, so he went to a school that like for blind kids and stuff, and they like taught him. So he had his own home, and I was like, well, how like does he live alone when he can't see? And my friend said, no, it's better because when you live with someone else, they move the things. So say he's gonna go and do. So, say he was gonna go and do something, like if it was moved, it'd be frustrating because he wouldn't know where anything is. Davy, I'm an overthinker too. I know. When I was writing these down, I was like, hmm. Well, it sounds like maybe she just needs a little time to like think or process. Like, you never know what the other person is like thinking, and you don't know why they're doing what they're doing. But I feel like just if she blocked you, then let that be. And then if she like unblocks you and talks to you, maybe she'll tell you what was going on. Like maybe she's just not wanting to be in a relationship, or maybe she's just stressed focusing on everything. I don't know the situation, but I feel like she obviously. Oh, okay, well, if she has a boyfriend, then you just gotta let her go. I'm sorry that happened though, but sometimes things don't work. Okay, what was the other? Okay, one, two, three, four. I only have five. Yeah. Yeah. And I feel like maybe she already like had something going on, so just didn't want to hurt your feelings. Yeah, I would stop chasing her because she's with someone. I mean, that's my personal opinion. I'm not really the I'm not qualified to give a good opinion, but I feel like just let her go because she's doing her own thing. Because like when you don't want to like force a situation to happen because then maybe the right person you just never met yet or it never happened yet. So I feel like when you're not like when I wasn't looking, like I wasn't looking for like a relationship, when I wasn't looking, that's when I found my husband. Like we were just kind of like both there and we're like, "Hey, oh, well, maybe don't send her any more gifts." Let her boyfriend do that. Maybe she just like panicked or something. I don't know. Okay, would you rather give up air conditioning and heating or give up internet for the rest of your life? So you rather give up air conditioning or heating or internet for the rest of your life? Davey, me too, because I was like, I cannot live in the heat or the cold. Bye bye internet, right? I mean, it would be hard, but Anne is like, I'm gonna stick it out with my Wi-Fi, thank you. Thank you for the 7 thumbs up, everyone. Blankets and fans. Yeah, but like, think about the extreme weather. No, it'd be like, oh no. Aww. That's a good answer. I really like yours because then you wouldn't meet these awesome people. That's true. That's true. I know I was thinking of it. I'm like, well, I kind of really like use the internet, but ooh, then I thought of hot, sticky days, and I'm like, ooh, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I like my air. I like to be comfortable. I could always bring out the CDs or DVDs, but at least I can do it in the AC. Jose, right? Mm, bye. Yamada is a cool person. In Adelaide, it's gonna be 40 degrees. 40. Ooh, I think I felt 40 once, but it was like with the. I have a friend who used to be atheist as well at one time in his life. He's not anymore. Okay, what's the next one? Would you rather have a personal maid or a personal chef? You'd rather have a personal chef? Me too. Made, because I can cook pretty good, but I don't like the cleanup. Huh? Sorry. Sorry, my brain is just like confusion. Kindness does attract other people because if you treat people the way you want to be treated, you will end up finding the right people that will survive that you can like thrive with. My plans on I like convenience. Okay, but your convenience store food in Japan is not the same. Your convenience store food looks good. Can I just say, I'll be watching like so many girls who have like planner channels and journal channels or just like day of my life, and they'll be like, yeah, I just grabbed this from the convenience store 7-Eleven. I'm like, that looks good. I'm from Canada. Yeah, I kind of wanted the chef just because then I could be like, yeah, can you make me healthy meals? And then I don't have to. But then, yeah, I guess the maid would do more cleaning. That's a good question, Davy. Would you rather have a 5-star chef or a 1-star maid? Yeah, 5-star chef. Because I'm not sure what a 1-star maid. She might make more work for me than help. Like she might mess up, or he or she. Oh, I didn't. We're not talking politics here, Unfiltered. Politics is something that can divide a crowd very quickly, so we leave politics out of our chats. I wish our convenience store had sandwiches or something more often and not like 3-day old food under a light. It'll always be like this like sandwich though, but it's like wrapped up. It's yeah, it's like I always wonder, am I gonna get sick if I eat it? I never eat convenience store food because here is not like something that they make good. At least not where I am. I've never been to a convenience store and found good food. But in Japan, it's actually like there's fresh stuff, like, and there's stuff that's not like just junk. Our convenience stores only basically sell junk food. Like they focus on chips and candy and like pop and energy drinks. It's just kind of like our convenience store, a lot of times they're stuck to a gas station, so they're small and they don't really have room to put good stuff. And people just run in for the Weston, I think you asked me a question. Did you ask me what I'm doing for the um weekend? I don't know yet. I know I'm gonna go to a garden store and buy seeds so we can start some setting up our tent. We like to grow like flowers and some tomatoes for our garden. So on the weekend, I think I'm just gonna go out and like get some seeds and start that. Cause like guys, it's February. We're almost near summer for those of us who are in the hemisphere where we're in winter right now. I know Australia, you're in summer right now. Yeah, India's very far. This one 7-Eleven would try to sell the dried up chicken wings. Ew. Yeah, I would want to visit India, but it's very far, so it'd be very expensive to go to. But I would like to see. It's always old crusty beef patties, and that's it. That's true. I think there's only like a couple. We have a lot of short stops. They're called short stop, our like convenience store, because I guess you go in there for just a little bit. Hey, careful there. Oh, the cord, sweetie. Yeah. I don't know what Royal Farms is, Davy, so I don't think so. Oh, I have heard of Wawa because the first time I heard of Wawa. Okay, bye, Unfiltered. I hope you have a good evening. Thanks for popping in. Hi. We mostly have like shortstop and just like whatever's attached to the gas stations, but it used to be more 7-Elevens, and I don't think we have many. Hi, beautiful. Okay, would you rather be 11 feet tall or 9 inches? Royal Farms is like Wawa, but oh, is it? Yeah, we don't have that up here. We have a town called Wawa with, and it has the biggest. Okay, have a good day at work, Balvinder. Thank you for being here. We have a Wawa. It's actually a town here near Lake Superior. And bye. Much love. And they have the biggest goose. They have a big goose statue. So people will go to Wawa just to take their photos with the. I own 3 cats, so 9 inch. I didn't think of that. I was gonna say 9 inches because then I could just get through life little and unnoticed. But the cats. Oh, I might have to change my answer. Because I figure if I was 11 feet, everyone would just stare at me. But if I was 9 feet, 9 inches, people wouldn't notice me. So I could just like get through life. Like George Shrinks. I don't know if you guys know that cartoon George Shrinks, but he's like this little guy in his car and he'd shrink down. I could ride the cat like a majestic horse. You guys just said the same thing. That's wild. You could ride your cat's like, yeah, but could you imagine if they're having a bad day? Cats are unpredictable. That's funny. Fake yawns. I've never rode on a horse. I've rode on a pony, like at the market, but I've never like rode on a horse. They're kind of, but what a ride they would be. Man. Imagine. Okay, so the other day my cat, she kept doing this thing where she'd come in the room and she'd meow really loud. And I was like, "Do you want me pick you up?" Because she's a little like sassy. Sometimes if she wants to be placed on the bed, she'll just meow. And then I'm like, "Oh, do you want up?" I pick her up and she comes on the bed. So she kept meowing. I kept getting up and going, "Do you want me to put you on the bed?" She would wait till I was right about to pick her up, and then she would run and so get the zoomies. She wanted me to chase her. So I kept doing it, and it was like 5 times later, she finally came in and started to meow. I'm like, "I'm not chasing you anymore." She gave the littlest, tiniest meow. I was like, "Oh, what was that?" I'm like, "Are you okay?" And she sat there like pretty with her paws together. I'm like, "You want to be picked up now? Are you tired from running?" Same thing. She ran and looked back at me like, "Come get me." I'm like, "You little stinker." She kept making me chase her. Can you imagine if you're riding around on her back and she has the zoomies? That's true, Davy. I never thought of that. You are an overthinker. You like to think of all the scenarios. That's like me. I do that. A slice of pizza would be all. And then you could just like ride on. It's like that one movie where shrink down. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. That movie, or is there another one? Hello, sir. Good morning. He's softly purring. Softly purring. Oh, Gulliver's Travel. Gulliver's Travels. Did they shrink down or did he? It's called a downsize. Careful, buddy. There's cords. You gotta be careful. Oh, the movie's called Downsized. Duh. Sorry, I'm like all like. And Annie's in Canada. Guys, I've never even heard of this movie. Never heard of it. I only have two more questions, unless you guys have some. But thank you for the 7 thumbs up, everyone. Would you rather be royalty 1,000 years ago or an average person today? Good idea, Davey. It was called the Downsize. I usually just like watch cartoons or like comedic stuff. So, would you rather be royalty 1,000 years ago or average person today? Oh, it's sci-fi. Where are you going? Whoa. Well, I mean, you could change that though. Like, even if I was royalty, I'd be nice to common people. Like, I don't care. Like, it's like today, people will be mean to people. I'm not mean to them. Like, you can still have like your own free will. I'm gonna go. The only thing though is, yeah, no, I'm gonna go royalty. Lack of guillotine. Well, my family kind of was, I won't go into too much of our history, but kind of was aristocrats or whatever. But there's too many of us. None of it ever reached me. There's too many. It's not like I ever inherited anything. But I feel like if I was 1,000 years ago, I'd just be in a castle somewhere. The lack of guillotine. That's a good one. I actually, I didn't think of that one. You guys make a good point about the internet. Oh, yeah, you would have the internet. I guess it depends what country 1,000 years ago. I guess the lifespan would have been a lot shorter. And they didn't have medical stuff as good as now. Ooh. I don't know. I thought I wanted to be royalty before. What is the next one? I could order DoorDash. You're gonna order DoorDash? Oh, that doesn't need to be hidden. I wonder if it's because the word lady? I don't know. Genghis Khan couldn't? Davey! Ordering DoorDash. Yeah, like if they're in a castle and they had like a moat, like how would the DoorDash get over it? Yeah, but you could just have your, like, you would have your cook and your maid, so you just have them make it for you. Yeah, because my family was like from Normandy in the 1600s, but that's not 1,000 years ago. But they left from the 1600s and they came to Canada. But they were fairly well known and had higher positions, like they were aristocrats. But then they came to Canada, and well, the rest is history. They were very successful in Canada, but because like there's so many of us, like it's insane. I think I only have one other question, and it's would you rather lounge by the pool or by the beach? So would you rather be by the pool or the beach? Beach? Beach, yeah. Beach any day. Tash, did you just update your photo or was it always that and I didn't know it? Because it looks different, unless I'm just noticing it now. Beach. Everyone so far is beach. Yeah, I was like, something looks different. Okay, Weston, what's your question? I know normally I leave and then you'll be like, I had a question. So what's your question? And Tash, that's you and your bike. And you're by the beach too. Yeah, I'd rather be by the beach. Hold on, my brain just said, well, no tsunami by the pools. Well, have you ever been near a tsunami? I've never. I think I love the beach so much because we have the Great Lakes. Where's my voice going? It's like you've talked enough for one day. Mm, favorite holiday? I don't really celebrate a lot of holidays. So I'm gonna say me and my husband's wedding anniversary because like we always like visit family and we usually eat good food with them and hang out and it's always like a nice day. It's always like peaceful and chill. So I like that. It's not complicated, you know? What about you? Davey's still overthinking. I love that. My brain just said no tsunami by the pool. I like pools, but usually there's just so many people in them and they get in your space and it's like, ugh. Whereas the beach, I kind of go to a beach where not a lot of people go. It's kind of like a private beach, and I like going on the lake and I just like being near the water. And I like collecting like little shells and the you know when like glass gets polished from being in the water? I love collecting all the little pieces of glass. No, preferably ones with clothing, Davey. I've never been to any other. I've never been to a nude beach, and I have no. Then you could change your answers. Oh goodness. Yeah, it essentially is. That's why I like outside pools because at least the sun kills a lot of the germs. Like, I know the indoor pools have chlorine, but the floors are always wet and everyone's like always running around. Whereas I like outdoors, at least the sun kind of helps with that. But yeah, I knew someone who had a sign on their yard because they had a pool and his is like, I don't swim in your toilet, so don't pee in my pool. And he had that by his pool. You play basketball tomorrow. Right on. Are you excited? That sounds like a fun way to spend your weekend. Thank you for the 9 thumbs up, everyone. This has been a lot of fun. Might have to do Would You Rather another time. Aw, thank you so much. Thank you. So I'm gonna have to, I wrote down the movie name. Now I have to write down. Yeah, make sure you let me know if you win or not. Rest up and stretch. That's true. Is that your favorite sport then? I was gonna get never would ever, but I never remember. Am I supposed to say yes if I did it or no? Like, never have I ever. I always get confused. Yeah, make sure you let us know if you win. I hope you have a lot of fun. Because I think I'd always get confused on never have I ever. But it's a good idea, and I want to like figure it out. You would ask, and we would say never or I have. Oh, so that, okay. Okay, so then it's just either yeah, I did or didn't. See, that's good to know. Now I can incorporate those. I'm gonna have to like carefully pick out some questions because I can only imagine. Like I go online for some of the questions and I try and pick ones that like, well, would be applicable, but sometimes you run out of the same, I don't want to have the same questions all the time. So then it would be like, never have I ever got a speeding ticket. And then you guys just say yes or no. Is that how it works, Davy? Tash, you never got a speeding ticket? I don't know if I believe you. Do I believe you? Okay, so it's not confusing. The title's just confusing. I'm like, never would I ever. So I'm like, do I or didn't I? I was like, what? For a red light. You only got one ticket and it was for a red light. That's not bad. Unless it's one that the camera's caught, because those things are so expensive. It's more than if you actually get pulled over. You had a ticket for a loud exhaust? Well, do they? That's insane. Because I hear loud exhaust all the time. Warnings? Yeah. Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find some of those questions then, because that could be fun. That was only your only time when you my only. I know what you mean, like that was the only time that happened, but it was years ago. Thank you for the 9 thumbs up, and well, that's not bad. That's pretty good then. I've been in the oh no, I guess you're a good boy on the roads. Even on your bike? Even on your motorcycle? I'll assume yes. I'll assume he's a law-abiding citizen. Well, that could mean anything. That could be going five over, so you're good. Don't put too much on the internet. I think the fastest I've been in a car was like 200 kilometers an hour. It's like a 180, 190 or something. But it was just for a little. Just to get the like, I don't know, just to do it once. Tash, there's no pleading the fifth up here. You're so funny. Davy, is yours 90 miles an hour? I don't know how to convert that. 90 miles. Yeah, we use kilometers, so I always get confused. Yeah, it was it was just for a short time. It was just for a short time. And the car had a really big turbo, so I just wanted to see what the car would do. It was fun. But don't do that, anyone. Don't go and do that. I mean, if the car's got the big turbo, you gotta test it out at least. Does anyone know what 90 miles in kilometers? I feel like, is there like an equation to it? Is it like, there's gotta be like times by a certain amount? I just don't know what it is. And same, Tash. Anu. Japanese make amazing cars and bikes. They do that well, very well. I do not even know what 90 miles is in 90 minus 140. Oh, okay. So you were living on the edge a little. Stop it. What type of teenager was I? We don't need to talk about that. I was not a I was a stupid teenager. I wasn't I wasn't a good teenager. I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. Well, like you were an outcast. I was, the thing was like the kids who were like, I guess you would say like the outcast. I don't really know the word because for it, they didn't like me because they thought I was like one of the popular kids, and I never was one of the popular kids. And the popular kids didn't like me because they thought that I was like one of the other kids. Like, so I had like a couple friends and we just hung out with each other. Like, we just survived with each other. Because I was definitely like, I was different. I had like depression ever since I was, I think, 11 or around 11. Like, I started dealing with that. So I was like, had the ADHD and I didn't know I was ADHD, and so I wasn't good at school. So it kind of, yeah, I wasn't a good teen. That's probably why I'd like to erase my memories. Like in some of the questions is like, would you rather erase your memories or other people's? I never really like hurt people like that I'd want to erase it, but I think I'd want to erase mine because I've done some stupid stuff. You were a popular outcast. I just survived. I was nice to everyone and like I survived through like being nice and people like were okay with me, but like I had social anxiety and I just got to a point where I like was like I don't care anymore. Davy's hilarious, you mean? He was a popular. You were the kid who provided entertainment. I kind of was a little bit. Yeah, I kind of was a little bit like that because I wasn't like academically gifted. So I like had to survive through like humor. So I feel like I like entertained people a lot as well. Maybe that's why I can like live stream cuz like um well, Davy was here the other day when my daughter came on the live stream. I asked her, I was like, was it hard for you or like was it awkward? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, it's not for me. And and I don't know why it's not for me, but maybe because like ever since I was little, I kind of entertained people, so maybe I just like I don't know. Or it's my personality. Hello, my little cat. Did you want to bring Kazoo before I log out? That way Kazoo can. I was a shut-ins. What do you mean you were a shut-ins? You stayed in a lot? Little Kazoo. Okay, put her like so I don't want my nails. If you hold her this way, because I have long nails. Hi, little Kazoo. I was the nerd. I was the nerd. Hi. Hi, beautiful. She likes when you play with the little tuft of fur on her head and gently like rub it and like kind of like go like this. Yeah. Oh my goodness, she's looking at me so cute. Hi, sweet girl. You're good. I got you. um, Davey, I feel like a lot of times it's because they were rude. Like I know, like this one school I went to, one of my high schools I went to, it was like in an area where a lot of rich kids were. So, and it was also in an area where there was low income. I bust into that area just so they thought that, because I wasn't a good student, so they thought maybe a change of school would help me. But the other school I went to was like all these rich kids, and there's like the rich and then the poor. And yeah, they didn't like me because I was neither. But it's so silly because like I was intimidating. Hello, I was intimidating. Yeah, some do. Some do, and I don't understand that. Like, I didn't grow up poor, but like some of my friends were, and I never treated people different based on their status or anything. I treated people like how, like, if they were nice, I treated them nice. If they were rude, I tried to stay away from them. Oh, and you were bullied. Oh, who would bully you? You seem like such a sweet person. What the heck? Yeah, I love coffee. Where are you going to? Where are you heading to, sweetheart? Hi. Hello. I feel like The difference, someone asked, what's the difference between nerd and dork? I feel like nerd is just nerdy, like, but dorks, are they the ones who are smart? Because I'm nerdy. Like, I do nerdy stuff all the time, but. Hi. Hello. Little sweet pea. I'm good. How are you doing? Oh, don't touch. My cat is behind the camera now, like, rubbing her cheeks off the tripod. So, this is going to be interesting. You're doing good? Nice. I'm glad to hear that. Thank you. Do you want to come and get her just because now I have a cat? Aww. This guy explains it. It's funny though. Yeah, you do. You do eventually, it does kind of make you feel like water off a duck's back. Like you kind of. Face. Her squishy belly. I have two cats. Oh, there goes one of their tails. I have two cats. I feel like bullying now, like schools try to take it more serious, but I feel like now it's so scary because the bullying happens online. And like some of the things the bullies do is insane. And I don't agree with that. I feel like there should be some sort of protection against that or help for that, but it's like how do you really control the internet? But I hear of like girls who've like got their computers hacked and the cameras on their computers hacked and then people use that against them and I'm like that's just insane. I'm glad we didn't have the internet back there. I don't want to go back to my school days any day, Davy. I don't even want to think of that. You were bullied because you were meek and weird looking. What? First of all, you're beautiful and meekness isn't weak. It takes strength to be a meek person. So, Meester. Wait, what did, sorry. Would you rather go back to high school as the bully? Why did it like say I reconnected? Okay. Would you rather go back to high school as the bully or bully knowing what it's like after? I wouldn't bully someone because I knew what it would be like. I wouldn't. Actually, one time this girl, I never bullied her, but one time me and this girl just she didn't like me for some reason. So I kind of was like, "What's your problem?" And like we just like kind of worked it out. Like we just avoided each other, but I still feel bad that I was even mean to her, even though I never really started it. And Meester's here. So, Meester, you missed the party. We had would you rather questions. I would have liked to see your answers because you're funny. And nowadays they can bully you anywhere. When I was a kid, we dealt with bullies in them. They didn't. Yeah. Or like kids could all get together and stand up. Oh man. I don't think we'll have flying cars. I don't think so. Maybe next time Meester will have them. Hello, baby. Make sure you don't go and throw your garbage out or your neighbor might be there. He might talk your ear off. Yes, 200 kilometers is flying. Swiper from Dora. Swiper, no swiping. We have flying cars. We just call them helicopters. Fair enough. Xavi, you mentioned Dora, and it made me think. So when my daughter was little, I thought she liked Dora. So I bought her like all these Dora movies. She had a Dora kitchen, she had a Dora bike, a Dora bed, all the yeah, and Yamada, I hope I'm not butchering your name. No one will bully you here because all the wrenches will take care of them. That's one thing we don't. We all just want this to be like a fun place where we can just like hang out. So we don't let people like. Some people come in and they try and start stuff, and we're just like, bye, not here. I feel like life is so stressful that it's good to have a place to go where you can just talk. Oh no. Was he sick when he was talking to you, or maybe just being out in the cold in flip flops? Cause you're somewhere. Are you in New? Is it New Jersey or no? I can't remember where you said you're from. I think you're somewhere where it gets cold, right? New Jersey. Okay, yeah. I thought so because I thought I remember you saying New Jersey's not as bad as everyone says it is, or something. Stalker. No, you said something like New Jersey isn't as bad as everyone says. So I was like, oh, maybe he lives there. You're such a good girl. You should come on this side so everyone can see you, Tika. I think I am gonna head out because oh my goodness, it's been almost 2 hours. Meester, I hope you feel better soon. Everyone, thank you for coming. And oh yeah, that's a good question. I'll let them answer that before. Cause my brain is like just like meh. I don't know if he was sick and I'm afraid of getting trapped again. You're gonna have to dodge that guy. So I won't ask him. Next time if you throw garbage if he's sick, then you know. It was him who did it. Thank you for the 10 thumbs up. Okay. Yeah. Bye. You can only anything you want, whichever. Oh, okay. Hopefully I pronounced it. I just didn't want to leave till I got that answer. Okay. Well, I hopefully see you next time. Bye. Much love, everyone. Thank you for being here. Oops.